Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Libby. I created this channel to share my learnings and things I enjoy in hopes to inspire at least one person and build a high vibrational community. Thank you so much for being part of this. I'm so grateful to you and to YouTube for this space, and I'm definitely enjoying the journey. And I'm not where I want to be, but I'm getting there, and I'm so stoked on what has been transpiring over the last year since I started this. So I got my babe behind me, so we'll see how this goes. I just wanted to, with the holidays coming up, no matter what holiday you might be facing, I have spent several holidays completely alone. And I just wanted to share the things that really helped me, and hoping that they can help you if you plan on spending the holiday alone. I can remember back to, I live in Hawaii and my parents are in Minnesota. So it's quite a ways. And there's been times it's so cold in Minnesota, I decide I don't want to come home. And then I'm always really burnt out on work by the time Christmas comes. It's always usually scrambling to get things done before the next year hits. And so there's been Christmases where I just don't even leave my bed. And then I've gone on social media and things and seen all my friends are doing so many things, and I start getting a little depressed. And so now that, I have a son, I have my family, and I make it a point to be with people on Christmas so I don't feel like that, I can look back on those darker times and know that, they are a part of me, and I got through them and I found ways to get through them. So, if you know me, you know my number one recommendation if you're alone on a holiday, if you have the energy, is to volunteer. Meals on Wheels is so great. There's a Meals on Wheels in every major city, and I hope that there's one by you. Or maybe there's some seniors that you know that you live by that could really benefit from you taking them to the grocery store. Bless you, baby. Bless you. Okay, we'll get it. So, just little things that you could do to help your community is huge. So on Thanksgiving, my son was with his dad, and I ended up volunteering with the Salvation Army, and we were able to feed people in need. And that made me not sulk at all. It made me so grateful. So anything you can do to give back. With Meals on Wheels, I love that because sometimes people, you're the only person that someone will see. And so bringing them that food could really, really brighten their day. And it will make you feel good as well. I feel like volunteering is so selfish at the same time of being so helpful because you get so much out of giving back and making someone smile. So another thing I would say is try to stay off social media. Especially if you're in a low space. You might see a lot of families together and start sulking and feeling bad for yourself. Another thing that I really like to do, one year I was actually home for Christmas. I was in my parents' basement by myself. I was single, I was divorced, I didn't have my son at the time, and I was just like, gosh, my parents and I were not having all that much fun, even though I love them so much. I was like, gosh, we're imagine, if I had kids in a family, how stoked they would be. And then the next year, my son came. Not even planned, I didn't even know I could have children. And here he came and now makes Christmas so amazing. Kids make it so special. Um, if you aren't with your kids this holiday, maybe they're with the other side of the family and you're alone, just know that what you're sacrificing, that time with them, for them to be around a bigger family, that is the true definition of love. I look at my son's dad and how he allows him to be here with us while he's alone. And it's just, he loves our son so much that he knows that these folks want time with him too. And he's willing to sacrifice that. And then we aren't really traditional holiday people. I love God and Jesus and the whole meaning behind it, but we aren't big on, oh, we have to do gifts this day. We're really like, hey, when we feel like it, we celebrate it. And that brings me to another thing is, the holidays, all of them, you know, they're very money driven, very gift driven. Okay, at this time you do this. And I love people that want to celebrate, but also bring it back to the real meaning. Really look at how did this holiday come to be? Take that time that you have to yourself to really research what it is. There's society measures of what we make it to be. There's media, there's our corporations that make us, think what it is so that we spend more money. So I know I didn't say that clearly, but I think you get my point, hopefully. So just really hone in on the meaning. And then if it's holidays at the end of the year, what I have done is just looked at my year. I've taken the day to just focus on myself and focus on what throughout the year has gone really well. And then where do I want to improve for the new year? And then I make a vision board. Start making a digital vision board. What house do you want to have? What car do you want to drive? What do you want your bank account to look like next year? What do you want, if you're lonely, what do you want your family to look like? Do you want 4 kids? Start looking up 4-kid families and just put it on your vision board. Just, put stuff out there so that you can just see throughout the year if these things come to be and just kind of play with it. These kind of things can make you really, really feel good. So I know that there's all kinds of reasons why you could be alone. Different things and feelings can come up on holidays that we've suppressed, and it comes out just because we think about, maybe one year you did a certain thing. Maybe it was a dark thing that happened. And just know that every single breath is a fresh new start. The way you spend this holiday is just this day. It's one day. And you have the choice for all the days to come what you really want to do. You can really bring it to fruition. And just hone in on what you want. Instead of sulking in that pain, just think about what you want and what you truly want your life to look like. Not material, but how do you want to feel? Do you want to feel loved? Sometimes God bless our families, but we can feel really annoyed around them. You might wish for a lot of love and a lot of people, but then they'll be up in your business. They'll be, it's a lot of energy. We're going to my grandparents this weekend and I love them so much, but it's a lot of people. It's a lot of sitting around and visiting, and, think about what energy you want to feel around those people. And then know that, if you have a tradition that you go by, it's okay to miss one year. You can jump right back on the next year. And sometimes you need to take breaks to reset the pattern, reset the energy going on there. Taking a break is really, really good. Okay, I hope this was helpful in some way. I'm sending you a big hug. Much love on your journey. And if you have any tips that could help people, please share them below. If this resonated with you at all, please extend a like or put a note in the comments. And I'm so, so grateful for you. I'm wishing you such amazing holidays, whether you're with a big group of people or it's just you. And that is just fine, because you are nothing but you are an infinite, beautiful being. And I'm sending you so much love.